topic, and I'll share my screen, and all of you will first let me know if my screen is visible to you. So my screen is visible to everyone? Thumbs up? All right. So today's topic is meditation. Now, anyone wants to, just try to answer this question also. What according to you is meditation? In brief. Before we start this session, what you know about meditation? Okay, Ridhi.
Meditation is like something, so like if you get stressed, you can do this to calm your brain, to like try to also like cope with God and make your mind not get stressed. Then you can also like feel very relaxed. So like if you have a lot of stress, like if you have a test and you're very worried about it, you can do meditations to stop the worriedness and then become calm, and you can practice making it a bit easier.
Yes, that's correct. So you have a pretty good knowledge about meditation. So we do this to calm our mind. Okay. So we will now move ahead with this session. Now, we discussed yesterday, okay, that these are the qualities that we need to move towards the mode of goodness. So here we have our mind and we have our intelligence. We all have a mind and intelligence, right? We discussed this in soul also, that we have our mind, intelligence. So in mind, what happens? This generates desires, our mind, okay? So because of these desires, these what do we say, our actions are directed. So it also diverts from our work. It's uncertain and it's clean. This is done, the cleanliness is done by meditation. So what happens that our mind, it generates certain desires, okay, and how will we be able to limit these desires? Through meditation, okay. Now, and what happens through our intelligence? Ethics, right direction, focus. Now our intelligence, okay, whatever kind of intelligence we have through our upbringing and our environment, that helps us take decision. But the decision can be right or it can be wrong, right? So in order to take the decision in the right direction, okay, what we can do? How is the intelligence cleaned? What is the procedure to clean the intelligence? That is by reading scriptures. So today what will we do? We will learn the process to clean the mind, okay? That is by meditation, okay? Now, there's a difference between yoga and yoga. All of you, you must have heard the term yoga, yog, okay? But there is a slight difference between these two terms. One difference is just of a letter, yes, but the main difference here is that yog, what yog means? It means we try to connect our souls with the Supreme Lord. So soul means, yog means it's a union. It's a union with the Supreme Soul. It comes from a Sanskrit word yog, which means union, okay? But in yoga, what do we do? The term yoga, it refers to physical exercise and breathing techniques and used to keep the mind and body fit. So this, mainly focuses on the body, the wellness of the body. But yoga primarily, it means connection of our soul with the Supreme Soul. Okay, you just need to know this little difference so that we can move further. Okay. So everything, all of you are clear with the difference between yoga and yoga? Okay. Yoga, it is the connection of our soul, union with our soul to the Supreme Soul. And yoga, it basically refers to physical exercises, keeping yourself fit. Okay. So yoga, it's actually a part of yoga. Okay. And yoga is a more wider term. All right. Now, what is meditation? Okay. So we'll finally start. So it's a technique, which helps us control our mind, okay? Connection with God, and it has certain benefits. Benefits like what? It increases focus, improves concentration, and it's soul's food. Okay, increases focus. Now in this class itself, okay? Now many a times what happens, you're not being able to focus properly, getting distracted by this and that, okay? So this meditation technique, it helps and it strengthens your focus, okay? Just like our body parts, if we take proper care of it, then it develops properly. So our mind also, if you take proper care of your mind, it will be able to develop properly. improves concentration. Now, now it's the era of reels. In reels, what happened, like, our attention span, it's mostly just for 15 to, very less, it's 15 to 30 seconds. But in the olden times, people had a very, long attention span. They could listen to their gurus, to the scriptures for a long, long time. So meditation again helps in concentration also, in your studies also, in your classes also. When you can see yourself, you're not being able to give full attention. So this can also be improved through meditation. And soul's food. Remember in our soul class, we discussed that what is the soul's food. So finally, we have an answer here that meditation, it also acts like a food for our soul. Just like we consume vegetables and, fruits for our body, for our soul, what do we do? How can we feed it? By meditation. Okay? Until here, with everything is clear? Next. Types of meditation. Now, meditations also have two types. Okay, passive meditation and active or mantra meditation. Now, just like you have your active passive voice in school, in grammar, you must have learned, right? So here also we have two types. In passive meditation, what happens, like you can see in this picture here, this lovely girl, she is meditating. Okay, she's sitting in a particular posture. She's closing her eyes and she's trying to focus. So this is passive meditation. When you're just, quietly sitting in a particular place and trying to focus and bring your focus to at a single thing, that is meditation. Okay, Arijit, I'll take the doubts in the end. Okay, you have a doubt, right? Okay. If it's anything apart from the doubt, na, you can mention in the chat box anything like you can't hear me or it's not clear, anything like that. Okay. Next, we have active or mantra meditation. Now, this is the meditation which we will actually do today. You all have brought your beats also with you. So this is the kind of meditation wherein we are actively involved. Our senses are involved. Now, in this passive meditation, you can see she is quiet and she's closing her eyes. All her senses are not involved. But in active meditation, we chant the mantra. Our hands are involved. Okay, we are also listening to what we are seeing. So our five senses, okay, we have five senses, right? So it's getting involved in this, the kind of meditation, that is active meditation. Okay. Next, problems with passive meditation. Now, passive meditation has certain problems. Okay, certain limitations here. Sleeping tendency as no senses are engaged. Now, when you're in the initial stage of passive meditation, what can happen that you might feel sleepy and boring, because what you're doing is simply you're closing your eyes and you're trying to focus on something. So there are tendencies that you might fall asleep. Okay, no focus on anything. And it's very, when we say that, just close your eyes and don't think anything, but that's actually one of the most difficult things. Now if I tell you all, don't think anything, that time only, when I'll say this statement, number of thoughts will come to your mind. That is how our mind works. When we tell it to do, not to do something, then it will do that thing, right? So it's not easy to focus. Cannot focus arbitrarily on anything. This is what I just said. There's like, when we tell our brain that do not focus, keep calm, keep quiet, no thoughts should come, at that very moment, numerous thoughts will come into our mind. So passive meditation, these are the problems with it. It's not that easy to do also. Even if it is for some people, then it is not, there are these limitations. Okay. Now, in mantra, the kind of meditation that we will do today, active meditation, here, these things we should keep in mind, okay, while we do it. Mantra should be authentic. So the mantra that we will be chanting, it should be authentic, meaning it should be from our scriptures, okay, the ones which are asked or which has been guided to be used. Correct pronunciation. So the mantra which we will use, it will very simple. Okay, you have to just pronounce it correctly. This is another requisite. Correct hearing of the mantra. So when you are also chanting yourself, or when you will hear me chant, okay, so you have to hear it correctly. Okay. And last is the praying attitude. So it doesn't require much rules and regulations here. All you have to do, you don't have to be like, it is very tough, or I need to sit like this, I need to take bath before. There's not many rules, okay? You just need to have a praying attitude, meaning inside this kind of, your mindset at that time. It should be like you're just in a, like when you pray to God, you have a certain kind of mindset, right? With that mindset, if you just sit and do your mantra chanting, that's all. So only these 4 rules we have. Okay. Yes. Now, there are another these things also. Do on beats and count. Okay. So all of you have your beats, right? You can show me your beats. Yes. So we will do these on the beats, okay? And we will be able to keep a track of our counting the mantras, how much we are chanting, okay? Next is do it in the morning. This is a preference. It is better. If you're not being able to do it in the morning, it's not like, you're breaking any rule or anything, but it is advised that you should do it in the morning. Why? Because the environment is calm and you're starting your day, with a very positive thing. So you will also feel and you will carry that positive energy throughout the day. Okay. And then comfortable position. Now, since you will be, there are how many beats in your uh, beat mala? We have 108. Yeah, Lakshita wanted to say, right? No worries. We have 108. So now when you're doing the 108, round of beats, so you need to be seated comfortably because you'll get tired, right? And quiet environment. This is also that you can concentrate properly and do it properly. Okay. Now I'll just explain you in short, about your the chanting beats that you have with yourself. There's certain things that you need to know before we move forward. So see, in this beat, okay, we have 108. All of you know. Now there is this, center beat here. All you must be seeing the center beat there. We call this as the Sumeru, okay, or we call it the Guru beat. Okay, and we don't touch this beat. Okay, we do not touch it. I'll explain you why. How do we hold it? I will take out my mala also and I'll explain it. Okay, so as you can see in this picture also, we have 108 beads, okay? And we hold it with our right hand, okay? Always hold it with your right hand. How do we hold it? Now we have an index finger, right? Do not touch the index finger on any of the beads. Why? Because the index finger, it represents ego. Okay, it represents the ego. So we do not hold the beads with the index finger. We hold it with we have a second finger and we have the thumb, right? So the bead which is just next to your Guru bead or the Sumeru bead, okay, the one which is in the center, the bead, hold that bead with your thumb and your second finger. If you can see how I've holded it, you can see it's not getting blurred, right? Okay, can you just hold it that way and show me, all of you? Yes, with your second, not with your index finger. Your index finger should be, you just keep your index finger like this, all of you. Yeah, keep it that way. And with your second, the finger, okay? That is the middle finger and your thumb, you can hold it, okay? Yes, that's the correct way to hold the. Now, when we will chant the mantra, we will go through the 108 rounds. And then when we will reach here on the 108 beat, then we will not cross the Sumeru or we will not cross this Guru beat. Okay. We will just turn our mala and do the second round of chanting. Today we'll do just one, but in future, when you will increase your chants, you'll increase your rounds, we will not cross the Sumeru beat. Okay, and why is this? Because see, it represents the Guru beat, and we never cross our gurus, right? We don't cross our gurus. That is why we come back from that itself. Okay. Yes, Arijit, I know there are a number of doubts. I'll just take your doubt after this. And one more thing, I need to explain that why do we have exactly 108 beats only? Like, there could be a different number also, but why 108? There has to be some reason. So now, when you will see there are a number of reasons why, because 108 is a very auspicious number in our scriptures. Okay. We have 108 Upanishads. We discussed this in the first session. Okay. And the distance between the earth and the sun also, it is 108 times the diameter of the sun. So those of you who know what is the meaning of a diameter will understand this, that 108 also comes into picture. Then the next part where 108 comes into picture is also in our body. In our body, the connections, the nerves connection between our heart and the body, they're in total 108. So there also, so 108, it's not just a very auspicious number in the scriptures, but also in scientific ways, it comes in many forms, 108. Okay, so that is why there are 108 bees, so that we can enlighten each and every nerve of our body. The whole body gets involved. Okay, so until here, whatever questions you have regarding the beads, you can ask. You can raise up your hand and we'll go ahead with the class. You have any questions regarding the beads? Anything? You had a question, Arijit? You want to ask something? Okay.
Teacher, but my beads, right? They're very close to each other. So how am I supposed to do it then?
See, for today, you can do, see, your beads are close to each other. Then when you hold your, the first bead, you have a Sumeru there, a center bead.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't touch that. Okay. Now the bead which is very next to it. Okay. When you
Yeah.
touch that, then when you will go on to the next one, now just slightly move it so that you go to the next one.
Okay.
Okay. Then you'll go to the third one, then the fourth one, like that. Okay. Yes, Lakshita.
Ma'am, with what they will do these beads? Like
With
what material they will use to do these beads?
So your bead, I think, we have a number of beads. We have Rudraksh Mala bead, we have Neem, we have Tulsi. So many are yours. I think it is Neem ki Mala ka bead, like looking from your, okay? So, and we keep these beads in a very, since it's, related to spirituality and to God, we keep it properly in a good place, okay? We don't keep it lying here and there. And you also get a bead back, when you will properly purchase it from somewhere, you also get a bead back with it. That helps you, you can keep it in a particular position, okay? Now, there are a number of mantras, which are Vedic scriptures. They suggest what mantras we can use while chanting the beads. We have, but we will be using this mantra today. Okay, the second one, which is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay. Now, there are just 16 words, okay, in this mantra. And it is known as Maha Mantra also, okay? And it is mentioned in our Kali Santataran, okay? It's an Upanishad for our Kali Yugs, and it is mentioned. And what is the meaning, of all of this mantra? So see, Hare here, it's the name of Radha. You know Radha Rani, right? So Hare is one of the names of Radha. Then Krishna is also name of God. And so it's the meaning, Radha and Krishna's name together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare, and Ram. Ram also is, an avatar of God. It is his name. So Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay. So now what will we do? We all will chant together. Okay. If you have your beads, we will do it with the beads. And those who do not have the beads, you can just close your eyes and, together with the rhythm, we will chant. Okay. Today, for the first time, I think all of you will be chanting, right? Is there anyone here who has chanted before also? No worries. So everything has a first time. So today will be your first day and your first time for chanting. Okay. So let's do it together. You have the mantra on screen. Yes, Janavi wants to say something. If before chanting, if you have anything relating to chanting, you can ask. You want to say anything, Janavi?
Ma'am, I chanted before also.
Okay, that's very nice then. Okay. Okay, so we will begin. Yes, Lakshita, any question?
No, ma'am, I already chanted.
Okay, that's also nice. Okay, now we will begin with this. All of you can take your beads. Okay, can show me. So how did I tell you? How will you hold it? You will hold it with your, okay, not with your index finger, okay? And then with your, the middle finger and the thumb, okay? And those who don't have, you can close your eyes and we will begin this, okay? Okay, so Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Okay, we are done. Okay. Now, how did you all feel after? So you want to share? How did you all feel after chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra? Yes, Lakshita.
After chanting, I felt very calm and relaxing. Even when we are in we got a difficult question, we will feel we will get the answer if we do this, right?
Yes, that's very nice. And I could, I was seeing in between that who is chanting and who is not. So I could see that you were chanting very sincerely with your eyes closed. That was very nice. You did it very beautifully. Okay. So yes, we feel calm and, we do feel very relaxed after doing this. So Arijit also wants to say how you felt. Yes, Arijit.
I felt shocked. Like I didn't know I can say like so much since I never said in once
Yes.
in my life, and I also felt like calm since I didn't have to think about any random stuff that makes my brain hurt.
So,
I don't have to think about do I have to do study, do I have to eat food or something. Yeah, I don't have to think about it all the time.
yes, that's right. When we don't do something, we never know that we can do it. So, until today, you never knew that you could complete. And, on your first round itself, you completed 108.
Yeah, I do feel so amazing.
Yes. So, that was nice. Okay. And you can also continue this further. Okay. Whoever, one
So
round.
are we going to start doing this every session?
Yes, we can, we can do this in every session also. I will get this confirmed to y'all, okay? We will do this in every session because
But,
even
but you said the teacher, you said the parents should join the parent batch today.
yeah, so the parents batch must have happened, I think, or it will happen.
It's at the yeah, 7.
Okay, so
Seven.
it
Yes,
is
it
at
will be
7,
starting from
You did?
today.
I will
just
be
after
joining.
your batch.
Oh.
Okay.
I will be joining. Yes.
Will I also come?
No.
Okay,
Okay.
bye.
Okay, now Atharva and Ashobhya will also share their experience with us. The
Ma'am,
twin.
I felt a bit tiring.
Yes.
Ma'am, but I felt so relaxing. Even though my brother tapped me, I didn't even feel it.
So we do get lost, when we do this, like Ridhi also mentioned, like you mentioned, we do forget about our other things, be it just for that little time, but we forget all the other problems, all the other things that we have to do in our life. And why? Because we are so focused at that very moment. And what are we doing? We are at the present, when neither in the past nor in the future. And like your brother also said, so amongst you, who is Atharva and who is Ashobhya?
He's Atharva, I am Akshobhya.
Okay, so Ashobhya, he said that he got tired. So that is also we have to discuss about the things also which come in between. It's not like everything is going to be perfect. So we do get tired. Okay, even me while I was chanting in between, you feel thirsty. Sometimes you feel like your hand is aching. So that is very normal. With practice, things will fall into place. Okay, so that is very normal to feel tired in between.
Yeah.
Okay, so you felt good, right? Anyone else wants to share? Arijit wants to share again.
Like when I was doing, I don't know, but in the middle of 50 to 60, I felt my mouth was like my lips to my whole mouth was feeling so dry.
It does. It does feel, in the beginning.
Really, like it feels like I went to the desert and in 0.2 seconds I'm done my water. My water, I can't even live without the 0 water. Like, bruh.
It does. It does feel. It's very normal. And now when you will go and
Like if you practice, you will be able to do it, just like how Dhruva did.
yeah, when you'll keep practicing, your body will adapt to it. And now
How could Dhruva do it so well, like easier?
it is, in exams also, like you sit for 3 hours, right? Continuously for an exam. But when we're asked to sit normally for 3 hours, it's difficult, right?
Yeah.
When you really have to do something now, we
Yeah,
never
because you
know.
can't do because like sitting in one place and doing nothing feels boring. But if you're like doing in an exam, it at least tests your brain.
Yes, it does. Here also, your body will amaze you your itself only. You will see that with gradual practice, you will not feel thirsty in between. And now, after you will go after this class, when you will drink your water also, it will feel very tasty. For me, it does. When I take a cup of water after the session, after chanting, that water for me, I don't know why, it's very tasty, always.
I know sometimes that does happen to me.
Yeah.
I was thinking after doing it, I think I'm going to sleep only. Definitely. Like
Yeah.
I thought I was going to fall asleep. Good, I'm not falling asleep.
Yes, when you'll continue this, you'll feel more better. So for today, I know. Now we'll move to Shraddha. Yes, Shraddha.
Happy.
You felt happy? Okay, that's very nice. Okay, you felt happy. So you can feel this happiness every day. Every day, everyone will do at least one round. Okay, who have the beats and those who don't have, you can get the beats. Okay, every day you will do one round of this, just like your other activities also, right? You do like you brush your teeth every day in the morning. Be you are sad or you're happy or you're angry, you do it, right? It's not like today I'm sad, so I will not brush my teeth. So this is also like a daily activity now. Okay. And when you continuously do it, I'll tell you something from my personal experience that when you will not do it, someday you will feel like today something is incomplete. You will feel like doing it. Like in the beginning, maybe your parents have to push you or you have to push yourself, or maybe I will tell you, but gradually you will want to do it yourself only. You will feel, today I've missed something if you've not done it. Yes, Lakshita, you want to share something?
It will be a habit if you do it regularly.
Yes, it will become a habit. That's very nicely put. When you do something, it will become a habit for you and you will want to do it every day. Yes. Anyone else who wants to say something, wants to share the experience or any doubts? Now, we can take doubts also. We discussed so many things about types of meditation. Then we discussed what is meditation, about yoga. So that time, if you have any doubts about the beads, also about the mala that you'll be using, if you have any doubts. Okay, that's fine then. Okay, so Shilpi Mata, you have any announcement, anything to make? Okay, Atharva and Shobhya wants to say something again.
Ma'am, we accidentally raised our hands, ma'am.
Okay, no problem.
Hare Krishna. Spurti Mataji, do you want to say something?
Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji. Just a minute.
Okay. So, Hare Krishna, everyone. Do you know who is your facilitator? Spurti ma'am is your facilitator. Okay. And Arijit, what are you doing this? Which look is this? Are you getting a special type of energy after chanting? And which kind of energy is this, Arijit? You are changing your form from a human to an animal. Atharva, same. Okay. Yes, Spurti ma'am, you want to convey something?
Yes, ma'am, just one thing. Whenever we are chanting, we should pull the beads towards us. I saw someone like they were chanting like this. Means they were pushing out. No, we have to pull the beads towards us so that the universe energy comes into like towards us. So we should always do the. We should always the beads should be towards us, like pulling towards us, like this. I hope if you're seeing it like this, we have to pull towards us. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
And I was saying that someone was using their index finger. Which finger should we use? Should we use index finger or middle finger or ring finger? Which finger should we use while chanting? Someone want to say? Yes, Shraddha. Which finger is this? Yes, Lakshita.
Middle
Hare
finger
Krishna,
and the
Lakshita.
thumb finger.
Is it middle finger? Are you using middle finger?
Yes, ma'am.
Saicharan, do you agree with Lakshita? Should we use middle finger? Yes? We should use ring finger, I guess. Isn't it? Okay, so we have to chant with our ring finger and thumb. Okay, we should pull the beads with this. Okay, we should hold the beads like this. Okay, and I will ask again and again and again. Okay, about this. Okay, so do you have any doubt? I guess we can end now. Okay,
Yeah.
so there is your compulsory test. Yes, Mataji, do you want to say something?
Can we chant one round? Like, can we chant and mantra together?
One
Can
more round.
everyone, not one more round, just like Hare Krishna Mahamantra one time.
Yes, Mataji, I
Like, let's
just want to
unmute
announce about the
everyone.
test.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
sure.
okay. Okay. Hare Krishna, everyone. So here is an announcement about your compulsory test. Okay. So when it is tomorrow. Okay. Are you all ready? Already syllabus has been shared into the group. है ना? So you have to prepare for your test and you have to attempt the test. I will just watch that who has given the test or who has not. Okay. Okay. Hari bol. Now we can chant together. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, let's unmute everyone.
Give me the Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
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 Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Is it so messed up,
Hare
bro? It's so messed up.
From today onward,
Mute.
Hare Krishna, from Monday onward, we will
Banana
together.
mute.
Okay, we will chant for 5 minutes. Okay, is it clear to everyone? We will chant after the session for 5 minutes. Okay, are you all excited for chanting? Please keep your bead bags or beads with you. Okay, afterward sessions. Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining.